Good morning guys and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, we're in a different setting. So we're actually staying at the Italian countryside for a month. So I thought to make a video about all of the clothing outfits that I brought with me to make like a spring summer, but like mostly summer because it is quite hot. Capsule wardrobe, outfit inspiration, show you some new pieces, what I decided to pack because coming for a month and at the beginning of the trip it was a little bit chilly. Now it is definitely quite hot. I had to be very picky with what I was going to pack and bring here, and I've definitely gotten many questions about some of the pieces that I've been wearing, so everything will be on this video alongside with the bags that I decided to bring with me, the shoes, accessories, dresses, everything. And actually a lot of these things are new to my wardrobe and I mix them with like things that I already had, but most of the newer additions are from Fabrique. This one I already had, but I ended up getting pieces to match and like complete the outfits. For example, this top that I'm so excited to try on. We have a lot of linen, blue, florals, and you're gonna see throughout this video that most of these pieces are from Fabrique, as this video is in partnership with them and adding a few things from my own closet. So in case this is the first time that you hear about Fabrique, it is basically a collective designer brand and they work with over 300 designers from all around the world. And these designers have previously worked for Zimmermann, Chloe, Hermes, Louis Vuitton. So the quality of the pieces is amazing. I love the styles. It is definitely my most used clothing brand from the year so far. Now, for the most part, we're gonna move outside because there's definitely better light. Also because it is really hot inside the bedroom. So I'm gonna be trying everything in the garden. But first I wanted to give you a rundown of the bags that I decided to bring. Of course, I was gonna bring pretty much all of the pastels. This is Birkin 25 in peppermint. It is in swift leather in palladium hardware and it goes so well with pretty much anything. This one is a Birkin 25 in rose sakura, also in swift leather with gold hardware. This is the bag that I was using yesterday, but this is a Birkin 25 in Jean Poussin, which is like this beautiful butter yellow that I've been really loving yellow lately, with palladium hardware. And the last Hermes is the Mini Kelly. This one is in Epsom, this one is in Togo, Grès in Palladium, and last but not least, this is my Chanel Mini in Lambskin. It's a square version and I really wanted to bring this one because I can be hands-free and we go to a lot of towns with the dogs and it does fit my little camera, so it is very practical for that. But to be completely honest, I've also been using a lot basically fabric bags when we go like to food markets and grocery shopping or just out and about because we're literally in the middle of nowhere and you will see once we go out. So I'm gonna change and I'll see you guys outside. Okay, so we're basically in my favorite spot that we have in the garden of the house because there's this really big tree. It provides shade, which is very much needed because today it's super hot. I did bring all the bags and a few things so I don't have to go back and forth that much. So this is going to be the first outfit that I'm gonna show you and it's called the Maggie set. I've been obsessed with balloon pants for the longest time and I really love these ones because they have embroidery all around them. So it's basically a white set with blue embroidered patterns and it's white cotton jacquard. So this set was designed by Gabriella Flos Tramutano and she is actually chief designer at Italy's Gilton. She has done a lot of work with cashmere. When I saw this set, I really thought about summer, specifically with the pants. I don't know, I just been really loving this style and I love the embroidery. I think this set is very, very me. And if I were to pair it with something, it would probably be with a bag like this, that we actually have quite a few of them in the house. And I am wearing my Chanel blue ballerinas, kinda to match the blue details of the outfit itself. But let me show you some close-ups so you can see a bit better. It also has drawstring cuffs, so it has a lot of details all around the set. The pants have a zipper and they're really, really fresh. And here you can see the balloon pants a little bit better. And you can of course mix and match and sometimes wear the top, sometimes you can wear the bottoms with something else, but I absolutely love this one. Okay, this is look number 2. And actually, I've already had this skirt for quite a while and I decided to get the matching top because it comes with this beautiful tie that there's many different ways that you can use this set, but I also really love using the skirt by itself and I wanted to get the top first of all because it is going to be super fresh for summer and the embroidery that I'm going to show you in a second is just absolutely beautiful. The top is called the Viola Lace ribbon top and it has this ivory tulle embroidery embroidery. And this set is designed by Katushka Valente. She's from Rome and she actually does couture. And Katushka actually used to work for Balmain and Galliano. And most of her designs are about expressing personality through detail in the clothing. And you can see like this is absolutely beautiful. Okay, so this is the first way to wear it, but you can remove this. And I really like to cinch it on the waist. And as I said, the skirt is absolutely stunning. You can also wear it with pretty much anything. Even with just a white top, it would look beautiful. I don't really have a mirror here, but this is my preferred way to use it. I think it is so flattering, and I do love the fact that you have a lot of versatility, and I adore all white outfits. So to add some color, we're wearing pink suede ballerinas, that it's a little bit risky at the countryside, and I would actually pair it with the pink Birkin 25 in Rosa Cora. It just feels like a very feminine outfit, so I would like to keep the feminineness going with a little bit of pink, so basically mix and matching the bag with the shoes. But honestly, this is white, so it can go with pretty much anything. With this one, I would definitely recommend you to size down. And yeah, pretty much the skirt was one of my favorites during spring. I used it a lot. Now showing you the top on detail. Here you can see pretty much all of the embroidery. It is very, very fresh and it's super breathable, but for me, like, the main thing about this set is really the details on the fabric. I think it is really beautiful and unique. This is a Yori set, and it is basically everything that I like to wear put into a set. And I really love the fact that you can wear the pieces separate, but together it just looks so put together and it's so fresh. I love the print. I love the colors. I really love everything about the shorts. They're like, I don't like tight shorts. I really like them when they're like wide and breathable. It has a belt and the shirt is also absolutely beautiful. I usually prefer them to wear as a set because I feel like it just looks like you really put intention into what you're wearing. But this with jeans, I think it will look absolutely perfect. It is designed by Agnes Colligan, and she is actually a former Givenchy and Balmain print designer. And as you can see, the print is a little bit like watercolor. It is very, very beautiful, and I would actually pair this set with the peppermint bag just because I think it is already like a watercolor print, so adding a bag like this just makes it a little bit softer. But yeah, really, really love the set. Now for this outfit, we have something a bit different. The pants are from Fabrique and the top is from Meshki. I believe this one is discontinued, but I thought that it was like the perfect match for these pants. I feel like they're the perfect spring summer pants, but at the same time they're elegant enough. So I know that I'm gonna get so much wear out of these ones, and I really love the details of the flowers. As you can see, they're wide-legged floral. They're designed by Agustina Sorrentini, and she's an Argentinian designer, former Gucci senior designer, so I think they're just stunning. And there are so many ways that you can match them. I went a little bit over the top with this, I know, but I couldn't really help myself. I think with this one, I would pair it with a white bag. I just feel like if I add more color, it's going to be a little bit too much, but I'm 100% this year for patterns, specifically florals, stripes, anything like that, and this is just gorgeous. Okay, so this is a bit of a more simple outfit. I've actually had this top for quite a while and I've been using it so much. This is the Lilu top, and actually you can pair this one with the skirt, the one that I showed you, and it also looks absolutely beautiful. But this one is so fresh. I would say that this is my most used Fabrique piece in the last 2 months. It is just absolutely perfect and I love it. I really love the ruffles and the material, everything, and it's like a heavy fabric, but it's fresh. Now for the shoes, if I'm being completely honest, these are probably my most used shoes of the last month. Being around here, especially in the mornings, everything is a little bit wet. Some towns are quite slippery, so you need something that has a rubber sole, and I packed terribly in that sense that I didn't bring any shoes that were like good for walking on certain towns. So these boots are from Decathlon. They're like 20 euros. They're just black rubber boots, and I've been just thankful that I have them. But also, I don't know, I've been really liking pairing like these types of outfits with the boots. I think it looks quite cute, especially for where we are. So yeah, this is a 360 of the outfit, and I think I could pair this one with pretty much any bag, but I think I'm gonna go with the Jean Poussin Birkin 25. But probably with this one I would just wear like a very casual fabric tote because we're probably gonna be like walking around. But this is also one of my most used and easiest outfits. It is fresh, comfortable, and I think if you change to like a pair of ballet flats, you can go to dinner with this or for lunch, and comfortable enough to just stay home, which is something that we've been doing quite a lot. Okay, after this one we have 2 more sets and we're gonna move on to the dresses. But this one is a lone striped cami, and the matching pants. You can buy them as a set or separate. Of course, I wanted to get the set. I just think that this is the perfect casual, but not that casual type of thing that you can just throw on during the summer and pretty much go anywhere. We're planning to go soon to the south of France, so I thought this was going to be absolutely perfect for that. And it is also designed by Katushka Valente. I really love the stripes. I've been wearing these pants quite a lot, and you can wear them pretty much with a white shirt. That's pretty much it. And this also, I would say, with white shorts. I am pairing it with my classic Chanel ballerinas that I have to admit, I'm on my second pair and these ones are already looking very beat up because I just keep bringing them to these types of things. Like a month in the countryside is definitely no place for ballerinas, but it's the only pair of shoes that I really love to the core. And I think for an outfit like this, I would stick to something simple that's gonna carry all your stuff. But yeah, I'm a big fan. Of course, you're gonna be able to find every single piece that I'm using linked on the description box down below, also with my size as reference, just so you know. I am 5'1", so I am quite short, and Fabrique does offer petite, so that is really big for me. I am so grateful that they have it. So whenever there's an option, I always take it. Just let me give you some close-ups of the piece. So as you can see, it has all of these details. It's buttoned, and also important to note, you can cinch it on the back, but I've also thought that you can also cinch it on the front to give like a little bit of ruffles. I personally really like this. And as for the pants, they do have pockets, which I always appreciate, and they're super flowy, super fresh. I love them. Okay, so this is the last Fabrique outfit. I am obsessed with this skirt. It's called the Amélie, and I'm wearing an extra small, so if you're petite, the regular one fits literally perfect. I am pairing it with my burgundy Chanel ballerinas, and I thought to add a touch of pink, my Chanel pink mini square. It is in this sheer chiffon, so it's like super flowy. Whenever I'm wearing something like this, I truly feel like a princess. It is also super fresh. Since I was really young, I've always loved long skirts like this one. So I decided to just pair it with a very simple white t-shirt because I think this type of skirts can be a little bit intimidating because they feel or they might look like too much. So if you just put a very simple white top, then you tone it down just enough for it to be like an everyday outfit. The designer is Gabriele Vietti from Milano, and he has made collections for Max Mara, also Jill Sander and Moncler, so he's quite big in the fashion industry. And yeah, he has a ton of ruffles. Even on the little details, I just think that this is such a beautiful, amazing skirt. And as you can see, it's just so flowy. It has multi-layered ruffles and an elastic waistband, so it is very comfortable, and you can adjust it if you want. But yeah, absolutely beautiful. So for anyone interested on the Fabrique pieces, they're actually running a sale from June 8th to the 30th that is going to be up to 35% off, and you can actually stack that with my discount code, which I'm gonna leave right here on the screen, plus free shipping during the sale, which I think it's amazing. I'm so happy that they're finally shipping to so many countries, and I really love the summer pieces. Okay, so this set is from Zimmermann, and I've been using this pair of shorts so much. I wear them, I would say, at least twice a week, and this is from their resort wear collection. I actually got this one as a Christmas gift. This is very me. It kind of looks like lingerie, but it is not, and it's so fresh and also just so easy to wear. I think these are the pair of shorts that I've gotten the most questions in years. I think this set is still available at Zimmermann's website, so I'm gonna make sure to check and link it if it is. And this is the bag that I would pair it with, but to be completely honest, I've worn this set with pretty much anything and everything. Okay, so I've actually had this shirt for quite a while. Every single year during spring and summer, I bring it out because I feel like it's the most magical fluffy blouse that I own, and this is from Lanvin. Something that I did learn about this top is that I know that I look pretty much like a muffin, but I just feel like this is dressing with intention, like with movement. My idea of fashion and what I like to wear has changed quite a lot throughout the past couple of years. Before, I was very concerned about if something was going to be flattering or if I was going to look shorter, and honestly now I'm just thinking if I like the color, the pattern, and how it makes me feel. And I think this one is like a perfect example of that because it might not be the most flattering piece, but I absolutely love it so much. And it's one of Lanvin's classic staple pieces. So this one, I decided to get it in this like floral pastel green pattern, but I would get it in white, in pink, pretty much any color that I could because I really, really love it. And I always get so many compliments when I wear it. I just think that it's a very special piece. Now on to the dresses, which I only brought 3 of them. As much as I gravitate towards dresses so much during summer, I only brought 3 because I knew that we were gonna do a lot of hiking and going to towns, and it tends to be a little bit windy, so these are the 3 that I decided to bring with me. I just needed short sleeve or like at least mid-length sleeve dresses that were short. I mean, since the moment that I saw it, I knew that I was gonna love it. And it has a lot of lace and ruffles. It is pretty much the perfect white summer dress, and I'm gonna definitely insert like b-roll shots of pretty much every piece if I can, so you guys can see how they look like. Okay, so this is my butter yellow dress. It actually is a set. It comes with a pair of shorts. I also got the shorts, but I wear them separately, and it has pockets, which is amazing. You can wear it multiple ways, I'll show you in a bit, but I just have loved this dress so much, and I really like pairing it with the rubber boots. Also, now that it's been so hot because we have a heat wave, I've just been very grateful for dresses like this. They're always like a staple, and you just have them in your closet and you're gonna use them year after year. But yeah, this is pretty much it, and you can untie this, and then you have a baby doll dress. And this is the last dress. This is what I would call my Wendy from Peter Pan or Alice in Wonderland type of dress, and it's just basically ruffles. I think that you can see throughout the video that my style is quite consistent into ruffles, lace, pastels, and that is pretty much what I've been really loving wearing lately. Specifically the lace part. I kind of have an issue, and I'm very much aware of that. Of course, because we came for a month, I packed a few other things, but they're more like basics and things that I just used to stay home, because our plan was to mainly rest, sunbathe, read. I've been reading a lot, and just to spend quality time as a family. So yeah, this was pretty much what I packed and what I've been wearing. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and if you have questions about any of the pieces, please let me know. Everything will be linked if it's available, and if it's not there, it's because it's discontinued or sold out. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video and that you got some outfit inspiration or just heard me yap for quite a bit. Thank you so much for watching, and see you on the next one. Bye!